John Keller, are you ready to take the goddess-approved chef challenge?
I'm ready.
What are we making?
Black bass carpaccio.
Wow. Bass Carpaccio of the goddesses.
Yes. I'm gonna do it my way.
Like Sinatra.
I'm doing a spin off of a classic Chinese sauce.
Okay.
It's called XO.
Like hugs and kisses? Or no?
Yes.
XO.
Yeah. I do a little spin off of it with
Okay.
preserved kombu, which is seaweed.
Ooh.
It's like little shreds. Almost got a nutty flavor. Here, you can try that.
Where do we get that?
A Japanese specialty store. We're already starting with something great. So,
Right. I could eat that like popcorn.
Yeah, you could. It adds a salty component. It adds an umami component.
So we're trying to hit all the taste buds.
I mean, it wouldn't be food for the goddesses if we weren't.
That's
would it?
true.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an oil. So what I'm doing now is I'm
sorry.
just toasting these spices, and you can even smell that.
Ooh.
There's a sweetness to it and a smokiness. You want to toast them around medium.
So there's nothing else in the pot but the spices.
Just the spices. And then once they start to smoke, and you almost see like the tinge of the spices change a bit, I'm just going to pour this oil in here.
How much oil?
That's 1 cup.
1 cup.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're using vegetable oil. And all I'm going to do really is just bring this up to simmer, and we're going to just steep it.
What do you mean steep?
Like a tea.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, but what do you do with it? You just let it over low heat or what? This out in the sunshine?
Once this simmers, yeah, sunshine would be great. I'm going to pour it back into this cup.
Okay.
And I'm just going to cover it.
Oh, see, you chefs make everything sound so much more complicated. Just say put it in a cup and let it sit out.
Yeah. So I'm almost there. I mean, you can smell it. It's kind of nutty, fragrant, but real deep.
Oh, we're deep. Goddesses are really deep. I just got back from yoga. I can teach you some stuff.
Yeah. So this just came up to a simmer. I'm just going to pour it back into here. And what I'm going to take is that preserved kombu.
How much?
1 cup packed. And I'm just going to put this in a mixing bowl. And I'm going to take that oil infusion that we made. And I just pour this right over the top. Basically.
All right. Easy enough?
I'm just going to mix this.
Oh, that smells so good.
So now you put it in your fridge. Yeah. You can forget about it.
Forget about it.
You can put this on, just on anything. This would go well with meat, fish.
Wow. Yeah. This is a universal, what would you call it? Sauce?
Condiment. Yeah.
Wow.
Which is what XO is for them.
That's why there's so many hugs and kisses around it, because it goes with everything. I love it. XO.
This is the finished product right here.
Oh, wow.
So we got lemons here. Quick little easy trick.
Okay.
So that you can squeeze lemon without worrying about the seeds.
Trick of the goddesses. Here we go.
I'm just going to cut the ends off. Then I go in half one way.
Okay.
I go in half the other way.
Okay.
Inside of these segments, there's this like membrane that runs through here. I'm going to cut that out.
Okay.
And what I'm left with is a lemon with no seed. And then I quarter that, because that's pretty much perfect for the dish that I'm going to do, is that amount.
All right, you want me to teach you my yoga trick that I learned today?
Yoga.
Don't worry, I'm not going to make you do like a triangle or a headstand.
I could use a triangle or a headstand probably.
This means magic, like a dove.
I'm doving.
And then takes, that's a lotus flower. Can you see that? Guts.
All right, let's go back to it again.
All right, magic.
Yeah, magic.
I like that lettering. Takes. Guts. I feel like that's what you do here all the time, though. You you push the limit a little bit, or a lot.
It does take guts, right?
And it's going to be magic.
Move on to the next step.
All right.
We want to slice this bass. You need a very sharp knife.
Okay.
If not, you're going to tear the fish. And then I'm just going to go pretty much with the grain.
Okay.
On a little bit of an angle, like a bias.
By the grain, you mean just right along the lines that are already there?
Exactly.
Okay. It's almost like the fish already knew where you're supposed to cut him.
And that goes right on the plate.
Now what?
Now we're going to start our assembly. We're just going to dot this with our preserved XO. And it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I think the imperfection is part of the beauty of it.
See, just like that.
Every bite isn't exactly the same.
It's like the life experience. If everything was the same, it would be boring.
Pretty boring, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? I agree. We're going to do the exact same thing with the shallots. I'm going to say be liberal with the olive oil.
Nothing
I'm just going
against
over the top.
the right wing.
No.
This is food. This isn't politics.
You just want to like glaze the fish.
Okay.
And you can see it, like it's starting to come to life now.
Dun, 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 dun.
I take our little quartered seedless lemon, and I'm just going to squeeze this. I don't want a lot. I just want to touch. That's it. Now our sea salt, very light.
Yeah.
Again, a fleck here, a fleck there. Now here we have an herb that's called shiso.
Like she's so fine.
That's it. It's like a Japanese mint. Scatter these. You can try this.
Oh, wow. There's nothing like that.
No, definitely.
She's so fine. Look at how beautiful. All right, let's go show.
That's our dish.
Sea bass carpaccio of the goddesses. Wow.
She's so fine.
Was she so fine? You're going to start saying that now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it looks really fine. Now's the taste test. All right, here we go. Just such clean flavors. I could eat this all day long.
Is it goddess approved?
It's not only goddess approved. I want to do like some ohms right now.
Yeah.
What is your toast? Is there a Japanese toast? Let's Google the Japanese toast.
Gunpie.
How do you say it?
Gunpie.
Gunpie.
Empty cup or bottoms up.
Oh, bottoms up. We know that one.
Yeah.
Gunpie.
Gunpie.
Kung pie. All right, let me teach you the universal goddess approved toast. You do this. Mwah.
Mwah.
All right, so you are officially goddess approved. There's a little bit of a ceremony involved. Don't be nervous. Goddess approved. Basically, this is like a Michelin star.
That's the equivalency?
Exactly. You just hang it in your window and people are like, oh, same thing. Where do you get your creative inspiration from?
Honestly, I don't even know sometimes. It just kind of...
You're just like a genius. It's like you can't even explain it. I'm totally distracting you, by the way, so I can eat all of this.
That's okay.
Tell us how you got into the culinary arts.
Well, I moved out west to snowboard at a resort called Snowbird Ski Resort. And I was a dishwasher.
Okay.
And the chef came to me one day and asked me if I wanted to cook.
And that's pretty much how everyone gets their start.
I would think. That's pretty common, right?
That's so cliche. Come on.
Yeah. I feel like there's an openness to cooking too. It's like you're putting yourself out there as a chef.
That's true.
This is me
It's
on a plate.
vulnerability, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, we're getting way deep now. This is bigger than our yoga. Do you remember how it goes? Magic.
Yes. Magic.
Takes.
Yeah.
That's the pocket. Guts.
That's it.
We just made magic.
All right.